Good evening, channel member. Marianne is here. I'm so happy to be able to come and chat with you all. I welcome each and every one of you to Urban Corner. Usually, I conduct this space with Manny. I'm usually the voice behind Urban Corner, Manny's voice as well, but he's the face of Urban Corner. But unfortunately, he won't be joining us tonight, but he will be back next week, Thursday. And the reason, before I dive into our hot topic for Urban Corner, the reason that Manny won't be joining us, I have some nitty gritty to share with my channel member after sharing our hot topic. And he wasn't comfortable to be part of that. And I understand there's no lost love. As most of you know, he has military background, and I did not want to put him in a situation where he would be uncomfortable with anxiety. So, like I said, next week, Thursday, Manny will be here to join us. So, before I get to the nitty gritty, I'm going to cover the hot topic for Urban Corner today. And then I'll give you the nitty gritty, which a lot of you like. Now, my topic for Urban Corner today is Tiger Woods. As all of you know, he was in a car accident on Friday. He clipped the end of a truck. His SUV flipped over and his car was badly damaged, but Tiger Woods walked away without any injury. The other driver as well walked away without any injury. Thank God for that. Both parties weren't hurt. Now, a lot of people had commentary regarding Tiger Woods' accident. Oh my God, was he drunk again? He needs not to get behind the wheel. Oh no, the police did breath analyzer test. His alcohol level was at 0. It's drug. Everybody had a comment regarding Tiger Woods' accident. Now, it's easy for us from afar to be able to criticize others, to be able to find all kind of fault and to make our own conclusion. Now, let's break the Tiger Woods situation. I've read in Time magazine, this man, when he trains Monday through Friday, he allows his body to rest twice during the week. So he trained 5 days a week. And each day he puts 5 hours of training. Some of you have an 8-hour job. Can you imagine the discipline to get up 5 days during the week and you're training to be the best at what you do? His training consists of light weight, a lot of physical exercise, which put him in good physical health. But out of those 5 hours, 2 hours are dedicated to his swing. Now, I want you to keep in mind, in his sport, he dominated when he plays with some of the best in the world. After a while, this man is human. He's not a robot, so there's wear and tear on the body. Now, Tiger Woods is what, 55 years old? His body is not doing what he did at the age of 20 or at the age of 30. All of us, regardless of our physical shape, all of us, as we get older, the body slows down. That's the process of aging. That's going to happen to each and every single one of us. So now, this man, yes, he's healthy. He's healthy probably more than others, but there's a lot of tear and wear on his back. Now, some of you, we get up, we jump out of the bed, we leap out of the bed, and some of us don't even look up to say, God, thank you for allowing me to have another day. We just jump like an animal and not even acknowledging we're blessed with another day. This man, he doesn't jump out of bed like you and I. It's a battle. It takes a minute for him to get out of bed because he's in excruciating pain, his back. You understand? When he's going to sleep in the middle of the night, when he has to get up to relieve his bladder, again, pain. So he takes a lot of pain medication. Now, some of us, the level of pain this man is enduring, some of us will want to jump off a building. So the drug that he's taking, just to not even alleviate the pain is so excruciating, he takes this drug every day so he can maintain his daily activities, like you and I maintain our daily activity. You understand? So when he had the accident, the police arrived on the scene, and when they gave him that breathalyzer test, zero. There was no alcohol in his system. Okay, but they make him out as an alcoholic, this and that. There was no alcohol. And then the reason he probably wouldn't have got arrested, he felt offended because when they wanted him to urinate in a cup, because the behavior he was displaying as if he was intoxicated, but there was no alcohol in his system. That's that drug to alleviate the pain that he lives with every day, his back pain, which is excruciating. So he got offended. He refused to urinate in the cup. There was a little altercation with the cop. He's probably still alive because he's Tiger Woods. He was arrested and they took him. Now, his team, I'm sure his PR team up to par, I'm sure they're a loved one. What I think they need to come, sit, and have a conversation. Hey, it's probably best that you hire a chauffeur. He has the financial means to hire a chauffeur. In Time magazine, this man has obtained enough wealth for his son, that son's child, 5 generations. Some of y'all don't even have enough scrape away for your own child, let alone the grandbabies. You understand? That's admirable. That's generation wealth that has been built long after he's gone. His legacy, his bloodline, he has made sure these, his generation is covered financially. You understand? So it's easy, like I said, for us to look from afar, for us to criticize, for us to point finger. But like I said, aging is a very hard process. All of us will get to that point. Now, yes, you're probably saying, well, he's still young. Yes, after a while, when your body wear and tear, you understand he's not a machine, he's a human being. So that's what's happening. And I feel when he's under that drug, he gets behind the wheel, that's poor judgment. This is where a loved one need to step in. This is where the team that he pays, those PR, this is where they need to step in to say, hey, we understand you struggle with chronic pain. We understand you take these very potent drugs just to get you through the day. Even though you're taking these drugs, you're still struggling with pain. It's time that you're not getting behind the wheel. It's time that we hire a chauffeur. Put something into place to help them. So next time when we see someone struggling from afar, let's look at it with more compassionate. And those of you who are faith-based, lift them in prayer. You can never say enough prayer for somebody. I wish Tiger would well, and I hope he gets this situation under control. Again, I understand that wear and tear on the body. I understand that chronic pain that he's suffering from. What he's tolerating, some of us would probably jump off a building because we can't maintain that level of pain. I wish him well, and I hope those who are close to him, loved one, those who are PR people he paid, that he's put in place, well, sit down and kind of figure out some kind of strategy where we don't see another tragic accident again. Because what's scary, not only he can lose his life, but he can take someone else's life. Now that I have covered the hot topic, Tiger Woods for Urban Corner, let me give you guys the nitty gritty. This is the part where Manny and I were going to do hot topic, and I had a discussion with him. I said I need to clear the air about something, and it gave him a little anxiety, and it was best that I did this solo. Like I said, next week, Thursday, Manny will be back with Marianne. Now, there's a content creator who took the liberty, who's mad, they made a video. She went extremely irate in her video. How dare Marianne strike my channel? Well, let me explain to you guys how this came about. Number one, I had a disagreement with a content creator. He said his piece, I said my piece. He has moved on, and I have moved on. But you have a collective few that feels like they have to take the torch. We're not letting this go yet. We're going to beat this dead horse until we feel we can't beat it anymore. I'm the type of person, I told you guys, I do a lot of things. I'm a very busy bee. I really don't have time for petty bickery, petty chit chat. I don't have the time or the energy for it. If you guys would see my daily schedule, you would totally understand how I don't make time for silly, ignorant issues like that. But here's what happened. This content creator, we're all adults, and I just need you guys to be fair and understand. This woman had 6 videos, which I screenshot before I reported them, where she took my likeness and degrade my image. This is an adult behaving like this. She took my likeness and degrade my image. We're adult. You could have an issue where you're like, well, I don't agree with this, Marianne, and you can still make your point, but let's conduct ourselves age appropriate. So when I saw that, well, actually, I didn't even go check on her page. They were brought to my attention. And what did I do? I reported to YouTube. I screenshot all 6 of them, and YouTube took down all 6 of her video degrading my image. And that was that. I left it alone. We moved on. No biggie, right? Now, YouTube sent it to me. They're like, we do this, I'm trying to find the exact word they do this automatic check for your copyright thing. And they're like, we found channel who have taken your material and used it. So when I'm going down the line, and you know what, to be honest with you, channel member, I didn't even know Marianne Lorient was this popular. I'm extremely popular. A lot of people have come to my channel and taken a lot of stuff. I'm a newbie on the scene. But getting back to the topic, when I looked, I went down. You had 10%, 15%, 20%. Out of the entire list, there were 4 individuals that used 100% of my material. And I'm like, this is just ridiculous. Now, YouTube's not lying. They're like, this channel used 100%. This channel used 100%. This channel used 100%. This channel used 100%. Listen, if you're a content creator, you want to make content, you can do that. But to take someone's content and use 100% of it, come on, what are we doing here? That's not creating content. I'm sorry. That's my opinion. Now, they may not agree with it. They may think what I'm saying is not valid, but it is valid. But back to the topic. This is where Manny got uncomfortable. Now, Manny, he means well. He sent me these videos, and I said, Manny, if you want to protect my mental health, don't send me these buffoonery when they're tearing me down. I really don't care, because to be honest with you, what did I tell you guys at the beginning when things were rosy, when they love and adore Marianne? People that hurt will hurt others. Period, point blank, period. Okay? Now, so when he sent me this, and I'm like, this is just ridiculous. How can people take an 8-hour stream just to tear one individual down? It's just, I just don't understand the logic. Where is all this hatred coming from me? But you know what I realized? When they look at me, I show them where they have failed, where they have not met their expectation. So that turned into pure hatred for me. That's my explanation for the entire thing. But back to that channel member who made this disturbing video because she was mad, you know. So when it was brought to my attention, I said, "Well, that's so funny. She's degrading me on panel. She's talking bad about me." And then she took my whole video 100%. And Manny responded, "Strike them. Strike them." And I said, "Well, Manny, strike them." And that's exactly what I did. I strike them. I gave him a copyright strike. Now, the reason I told Manny I need to come clear the air, because they're all going, "Oh, Afro Singales is in her ear. She got battery in her back." Do I look like the type of person that someone could put battery in my back? Come on. Come on. I'm giving all of you more credit than that. You understand? I said, "You know what? I need to clear this woman's name. I've never spoke to her on the phone. And I ain't got no reason to lie. I've never even reached out to her email. She doesn't have my email. I do not have her email. I don't have this woman's phone number. She doesn't have my phone number. There's no communication." Listen, just like she makes a comment on YouTube, like each and every one of you, just like I make a comment on YouTube, that's the level extent of our interaction. Now, I have nothing against the woman. She has nothing against me. You understand? But for everybody, that little group, "Oh, is Afro saying God that made her do it?" Stop. Y'all need to stop perpetrating lies, accusing people of stuff that is not correct. And Manny ain't scared. Now, he wasn't comfortable with being on screen with me as I share this, but if y'all really want to know who told me to strike the channel, it was Manny, and I did it. You understand? And then let me tell you something about her. Those that took 10%, I want y'all to listen to me. Those that took 10%, 15%, it was in a positive light. YouTube allows you to look. Now, the one that used 100%, I took the time and I looked at the content that they're made. You took my material. You don't have to like it, but for you to sit there to be condescending, for you to sit there, for you to degrade my body of work, and you want to be mad because I asked YouTube for a copy strike? Come on. I did go to my lawyer. I haven't responded to any of them yet, but what my attorney is so baffled, it's like, this is mad. So they take your material, what somebody's putting in their head, "Oh, it ain't copyright," because she was saying a lot on her video. The reason we haven't responded, they're reviewing her video because they're like, but you know, our Caucasian brothers and sisters, they analyze things sometime a little different than us. They're like, "We feel this is a threat. This is, you know." I'm like, "Well, you know, she's mad. She's mad because I screenshot the 6th video that YouTube took down, which she degraded my likeness. Okay? I screenshot those, and those were removed from her page. And now she got that copyright strike. It's my material. Now, let me tell you something. All of my movie, they're on DVD. All of them, including Awaken. You understand? Which were sold. Okay? And then all of my movie were theatrical release. And then, you know, they sit on you. "Oh, YouTube made Awaken." Stop. Awaken did seven separate city tour. You understand? That may not be a lot. I'm an independent film, but for me, that's an accomplishment. Seven United States city. That's 7 state. You understand? For Awaken? Come on, people. Y'all really believe? And then by the time Awaken got on YouTube, Awaken was already 3 years old. Awaken wasn't new. It was just revived. You understand? Oh, it didn't do good. It didn't do. The people that hurt will hurt. It makes them feel good to say Awaken was a failure. It makes them feel good to tear the movie down. Let me tell you something. All of you that have something nasty and negative to say Awaken, you can give me 10 minutes of what I did for that whole hour and 15 minutes. Like, stop. Stop. That hatred. That's one thing among our people, that hatred, that backbiting, that backstabbing. It is so sad. This is why we have a hard time growing. This is why we have a hard time moving on. But let me get back. Let me get back to Mad Mad. Okay, so she got mad. She made a video, like, to check me. That's what I call that video. She made the video to check me. But let me explain to you guys. First of all, you took my movie. You're degrading me. Because what I did, before I hit them with a copy strike, we copy. That's for us to go back and analyze what they did. So if YouTube took the movie down, so they can't go back and analyze every single word, all the negativity they did, tearing my body of work down. But I have it, which my attorneys are reviewing, which I've personally reviewed early. Now, all of my film are registered under IMDb page. All of my film. Even Awaken. That's with the Actor Guild. Like, that's copyrighted. All of my film. Now, the only different with Awaken, the reason if you go, you won't see it, I did that deliberately because Umar did not support the film. But you know what he did? Every lead in my film get a photo shoot. Lorian Vision paid for that photo shoot. He had the audacity. He made headshot with the photo shoot that my production paid for. Photo shoot ain't cheap. Photo shoot is not cheap. And then what he doesn't understand with the industry, once you submit your headshot to a producer, and once they're considering, that doesn't mean you're getting the job, but once they're considering to do a movie on you, what do? They reached out. You know what? He put actor in Awaken, lead for the film Awaken. How are you going to put me down as reference and when me and you had issue? 3 producer reached out to me. Okay? I can't even make this up, family. Reach out with his headshot. You understand? With every detail like a normal actor. So when they reach out to me, my response is, he doesn't play well with other. You couldn't pay me to work with him again. That was my response. And then the third one, he responded back to me, are you talking about Umar? Now, out of the 3 of them, one, he's really up there. He's like a midway producer. And the other 2, they're a little higher than I am. You know, they're making film, but I'm not on that level yet. But what you don't understand, whether it's Hollywood, whether it's indie, producers talk to producer. As long as you work with an actor, they reach out to producer to see, well, how's this person? How does he work with others? Does he play nice? Is he difficult? Listen, if you cannot handle a small project, what makes you think you're going to be able to handle a large project? You understand? So I didn't give him a favorable thing. Now, before I move on, not to lose you guys, I'm going to do a tour this summer. It's going to be Meet and Greet Marianne, Show and Tell. And part of that tour, I will show the headshot. I will show all the pictures from the photo shoot. Yes, as a producer, I granted him a copy, but I also kept copy because I paid for it. I will show the receipt from the photo shoot. You understand? That's going to be Marianne Lowe's Show and Tell. But let's get back. Let's get back to Mad Mad. So she got on this video as if, I don't know if she's threatened. We can't understand. But honey, she was really ranting on that video. And even if she takes it down now, it's already copied. We have a copy of that video. But let me get back. And then I'm going to say this out of love. I'm the type of person, I build others. I don't tear down others. What I want to tell her, and you know, remember what I told you, people that hurt try to hurt others. Listen, you are in no position, I'm going to repeat again, You are in no position to make fun of other people. You are in no position to degrade people's image. Listen, family, she came on the live. You know, she don't really show herself. She pops up periodically and you get a glimpse of her head, like a crop. We never really see this woman. It was mortifying when I saw her. It was scary, looking like a brown Shrek. Fiona's prettier than you, and I'm not trying to be mean. I'm not trying to be funny, because Fiona, they had their hair laid out. You understand? That, and then she had some kind of rash going on here. I don't know if it's a fungal infection or if it was eczema. Like, throughout the life, she's like an animal. Like, I don't know what was going on. To be honest, and I'm gonna give you some word of advice. I'm not trying to be mean. I'm helping you. You should go see a dermatologist. That's a doctor for skin. They will give you a fungal cream for that. If it's a fungal, and if it's eczema, I don't even recommend something on shelf. You get something with strong medication to help with the flare. It looked bad. And another thing, her skin is really bad. Like, it was like pussy little pimple. I don't know what's going on. You can see it on her chest. Like, it's bad. You need to drink more water. Now, a person should drink a glass of water, but for you, you can't handle a glass of water a day. So let's start with 3. Let's start with 3 glasses of water. Now, it's going to be a struggle for you. That 3 glasses is going to be a struggle for you. But let's start with that. Within your 24-hour period, you should be able to consume. It's going to be a struggle. And then another thing I would recommend you do 2 walks a day. Yes, one early in the morning and one, let's say, early evening. Now, don't you go do no speed walk. No, that'll take you out. What you need to do is what Umar did. Y'all see Umar? Y'all saw how he lost that weight? Okay, what you need to do is what's called brisk walking. Okay, you do that in the morning and you do that in the evening. Not only will it help your appearance, it will boost your self-esteem, and it's going to be good for your health. It's going to help, it's going to improve your health. You're not looking good. Because at one point I was concerned for her, because I'm like, what's going on with her? Like, she was like, I felt like she needed a breathing treatment, some albuterol to open her up, or some steroids. She was, and then I said, what's happening? And my girl said, oh, she's laughing. The woman was laughing, and it wasn't a real laugh, like a fake laugh. She was laughing, but as she laughed, it's like she's struggling to breathe. Really bad. Don't talk about others the way you're looking. And if I were you, stay off camera for 8 months. Reappear after 8 months. If you do what I do, what I tell you to do, 8 months, listen, when you come back, they're going to go, oh, Marianne got her together. You do your 2 walks a day, your brisk walking, early morning, and then mid-evening. You do that, drink a lot of water. You'll be surprised. Drink a lot of water. That'll help clear your skin. And definitely make an appointment with a dermatologist to clear that up. Yeah, that's bad, to clear that up. I don't know if it's fungal, if it's eczema. Now, if it's eczema, now, I don't want y'all to get mad. Again, I'm just here to enlighten. I'm just here to point out stuff. Study, this is from the American Health Journal. Those with eczema is connected with mental health. That's the study. I didn't make that up. So if it's eczema, it's not fungal. It looks fungal, but if it's eczema, I probably should take that strike down for her, because the woman ain't right. I can guarantee you she suffered from depression. I can guarantee you there's low self-esteem. I mean, it's just, you're in no position to make fun of anyone. There's a store called Dollar Tree. Dollar Tree, it's in most part of the United States. Now, Dollar Tree, everything used to be $1. They have a section for $5. You go in there and you get your little mirror. Now, if you could afford Walmart, Walmart has these little wall mirror. You get your little mirror, because I don't know if you have a mirror at home. Have you looked? Because I think if you had a mirror, you wouldn't have got on camera. That was scary. I was mortified when I saw her. And I'm like, she has the nerve to degrade people's image. She has the nerve to call people name. No, honey, no, no. No, no, no. The way you look, you cannot afford to make fun of anyone's look. You understand? You can't do that. You understand? You're looking like a big Shrek. No, you cannot do that. But anyway, enough said. I hope she took my advice. My advice, I really believe that 2 walks it, and you gotta slow down. You look like you could eat. You look like you could really eat. Portion control. You have to practice portion control. And another advice I would give you, try not to eat after 6 p.m. Avoid consuming anything after 6 p.m. So portion control, try not to eat after 6 p.m. You need 2. I know that's a lot for you, but you need that 2 walk. At the point where you are, we need 2 walk. 2 walks a day, brisk. Don't you try doing no speed walk now. Don't you do that. Something happened, they're gonna go, Marianne had this woman. No, don't do that. That brisk walking. Y'all remember on our dialogue, Umar's stomach, his hand was resting on his stomach. Y'all remember that? Look, the last end of your breakfast, y'all see how he's slimming? He's doing brisk walking. You understand? So, sweetheart, you need to do that. You need to do that. So she's mad. How you mad? You use 100% of my material, my copyright material. You understand? And then you're tearing me down. You're not uplifting me, you're tearing me down. And then you're mad because you got a copyright. And then my attorney's like, but our Caucasian brother and sister, sometimes they see things a little different. They're like, we're shocked. How could they think they want to turn around and fight this? I'm like, well, what do you want me to say? That's what I pay you the bucks for. You understand? That's why I pay y'all the bucks for. So we haven't responded because they're very perplexed with this video that she did. They're looking at she threatened. She said a lot on the video. But meet her outside. My thing is, here's my thing. I'm on here with my government name. And then she said in the video, I'm not in, because I don't want them to find who I am. Honey, I'm not looking for you. I'm not. Trust and believe. You can't even make your rent. I'm not looking for you. And then you could sit here and lie. I'm telling you, you were asking for rent money. You want to degrade other people that hurt wants to hurt other. You were asking for that rent money. And I'm not trying to shame her. The point that I'm making, you can't be shaming other. And you need to focus on your rent. You understand? Focus on that. And you know what? That tearing down. She's a liar. She don't have no $500,000 house. Did y'all see me argue with these people? I did not argue with these people, but I could tell you they're doing a lot of stuff for what my attorney is looking. And I told Manny, I said, Manny, do not bring me any more video. I don't go to their page. I'm not checking. He don't mean no harm. But I said, if you're truly looking for my best interest, don't bring that garbage to me, because that garbage is low energy. That garbage does not edify me. That garbage does not bring me up. How can somebody do a live for 8 hours and y'all tearing back, but it makes no, but you see, so she's lying. She's getting on YouTube trying to act like she got money. She ain't got nothing. Did I ever tell y'all I'm rich? I never. But let me tell you what they did. They're pulling up all kind of information. See, they tell the lie, but they pull building that I own. They pull $1 million home in New York that I own, and they're posting that. But you see, I can't have a $500,000, but they're showing you my $1 million house. Do you see the logic? That part. That part. Make it make sense for me, because it doesn't make sense. You know, I'm telling you, they look at me and it reminds them of their failure and the hatred. Why? What did I do? I don't talk about y'all. I don't have no ill malice against any. Why? Where is that hatred coming from? Where's that this much anger? Oh, no, she lied. We're gonna no, listen. I tell you what, some of y'all put your whole government name and listen. They think I don't know who they are. I know a lot of them. Some of these people got child support on them that haven't been paid. Some of these people have running in with the law. Some of these people have how do you call this? Defamation of character. I've gotten record on these people. I'm not sloppy. I said, don't bring that to me. You should see some of their record. That's why they come here. Let me tell you, you could get in this space behind that keyboard. You could say a lot with your mouth to tear somebody down. But I'm telling you right now, they're not going to give you their real government name, because you do one Google search on these people, that'll shut them down and hide in a corner. You understand, fam? That'll shut them down and hide in the corner. You understand? Like I'm talking about runs in with the law. Run in with the law. You should see these people's background, but they sit here, no, gavel, no, stop. And then the reason I want to come out, I have never, and I'm a grown woman, and none of you could come over here and whip me. I've never talked to Anti-Afro on the phone. I have not emailed this woman. There is no line of communication. Y'all out here dragging this woman's name, saying she's the one who put me up to this. No, Manny, like strike their ass. Manny, you all know Manny, right? And it made him uncomfortable. And I told him, I don't have to drop your name. He ain't afraid of nothing. You understand? How do you guys think you could take my stuff? First of all, you content creator. I'm new in this space. You take my material and you make a whole video. It makes no sense. You go on my channel, and then some of them, there's one, I'm the one I strike. There's one, the one I didn't touch 10%, 15%. You understand? But 100% YouTube ain't lying. 100%. They use the entire content. I support what you got going over there. I support you. I uplift. And then I played this man's video. Nasty. Oh, this is terrible. Oh, nasty. And then now in fairness to him, he has not, this man go to church too. You understand? In fairness to him, he has not made a video to tear me down. He hasn't done that. But I have 13 screenshots. Again, see, when you're a content creator, y'all think because I'm new in this space, I don't check for y'all, but y'all check for me. All of y'all check for me. All of you who are making disparaging video, you come over here, you get my stuff, you check for me, and you go try to tear me down. I'm not even checking on your channel. They brought me 13 screenshots. Oh, I support what you do. No, he hasn't made disparaging video on me, but he's in the chat tearing me down, being condescending, being nasty, being mean and rude. I have 13 of them. You understand? You know, so my thing is like, y'all want to count, and then the angle that we're analyzing, we're going to respond. The angle that we're analyzing, they've digged so much in my personal finance. I think these people are like ambulance chaser. They're angling, thinking that Umar couldn't get a penny out of me. Y'all think y'all gonna get some money out of me? You guys got to be kidding me right there. Kidding me right now. Y'all that thirsty, that broke. So now you doing ambulance chase? You think you're gonna sue me to get some money out of me? Make it make sense. Make it make sense, that part. You understand? So they all getting mad. Oh no, you better be, and then she's on it. You better be able to prove. Listen, my IMDb paid. Think what you want. I don't know who got battery in your back. And then people like that, they ride on other success. In that video, she had to tell you so and so, my so and so is this, my so and so. That's her accomplishment. Tell us about your accomplishment. That's her accomplishment. Her accomplishment has nothing to do with you. Tell me about your accomplishment. Y'all so busy. Y'all show my building. Y'all show all property that I own. Y'all show my studio. They swear. Listen, didn't I tell you I love my life? I love my life. Listen, publicly, honor and glory be to God. My cup overflow. Y'all want to be mad? Be mad at him. Be mad at him. But I can tell you one thing, you're not going to get blessing when you're sitting backstabbing, backing some. No, you don't get blessed like that. Listen, they talked about Jesus. Who am I? Jesus who is sinless. Who am I? Little old Marianne, a sinner. Little old Marianne, a sinner. Of course they're going to talk about me. Why not? How they gonna talk about Jesus? And I think I'm beyond talk about me. Yeah, listen, you're talking about me does not stop my mortgage getting paid. You talking about me does not have my pantry stocked, my refrigerator stocked. You talk about me does not take anything from my children. You talking about me does not affect my health. You can talk. Let me tell you. Let me flex a little bit. When I go in a dealership, drop, drive. No, you sitting here panicking, hoping that little loan go through. Okay? And then they're talking about the wine cellar. Yes, that's what I do. That's my project. And then let me break it to you. To build a small, what I'm doing is small scale. It's between $5,000 to $8,000. A more elaborate wine cellar, we're talking about $10,000 to $30,000. Yeah, that's my summer project. That's how the queen roll. You understand? Y'all want to hate. Want to hate for what? I'm sorry, I'm not ashamed of what I have. I never came on here to flex or to show what I have. You guys saw and didn't like what you saw, and y'all was just tearing out. She don't have this. She's faking it. They're telling you I don't have this, and then they're showing you everything I have. You see how the Lord works? Make the devil tell the truth. Make the devil corrects a lie. So again, Afro Sengali, I do not know you. Yes, I may have comment on this woman page. I apologize. It looks like everybody I'm connected to have a way of getting dragged. I apologize. This woman never told me to strike anyone's channel. I have no communication with this woman. You understand? You understand? So y'all need to just chill with that. That's just this. It's too much. It's too much. But y'all want to talk? Keep talking. Keep talking, and I'm going to keep growing. I'm going to listen, be careful with the anointed one. The Bible tell you, be careful with the anointed one. Especially the two of you I heard that go to the same church. Y'all should know better. Leave the other one that are of lesser faith. But you to be careful. And there's one I heard he's some kind of, he ain't no pastor, but he be preaching. The one, and you guys, I love this, you guys. It's strawberry mango. That's my new, it's back. It's supposed to be for the summer, but it's back early. So yeah, that's my go-to. I love it. I love mango, and the flavor of the strawberry and mango just pop. You understand? So, there's one, he's about, and the reason, like, when I got on the scene, the man who was my mentor, he told me, he's like, don't go to nobody's channel. And I'm like, what? He just want me to be over here? He's like, stay away from them. They all hate each other. Don't trust anybody. And you know what I asked him when he told me that? I said, well, who do you trust? He said, no one. That man told me about himself, but I chose not to understand. He told me they all hate each other.
He trusts no one, none of them. He's like, you remain cordial, stay your distance. He's like, I don't go to people's channel. I don't go in people's chat. They're in my chat. And I'm like, oh, okay. And what? Y'all see me on y'all panel? I know. I went to KKC channel. He invited me. He came on my channel to invite me. You understand? And the reason I gracefully accepted that invitation because Manny was on the panel. And another thing, on Run TV, again, I was invited. And the reason I came up, because Manny was on the panel. You understand? You understand? Listen, Lady Luck has given me numerous invitations. I have not gone on a channel. So many of them have invited me to. I have not gone because I was told stay away from their channel. At least he gave me that much. At least he gave me that much. Y'all don't see me running around. Do you see me? Y'all don't even see me in y'all chat. Quit playing. Quit playing. I'm a little channel. Before the hatred, all of y'all was over here. You guys still check for me. You know why? You still check for me? Because y'all take my video. Anything. This one, they're probably going to run with it too. Anything. Any video I do, y'all take my entire content. That's not being creative. That's not adding your creative touch. You're going to take some. I was the new kid on the block. All of them. All of them. All of y'all could lie if you want. Let me tell you, when he took all his video down, a lot of them took, and that's why there's a lot of anger, a lot of Marianne video made money. So he went dark, he took his video, everybody got scared, ran for the hill, they took down their video. So now your video made us money, we're mad, we're gonna beat the horse. We're gonna beat the horse. You know what I'm saying? Like, no, we're going to beat you. When we're done, we're done. You understand? But, listen. I strike it. Now, this one with the eczema, because of y'all could Google it. People with eczema is connected with mental health. I may just have to be lenient. The woman ain't right. The woman something ain't right. Something. If y'all look at did you guys see her? And she wants to talk about people. She wants to make fun, hurt people. That woman suffered from depression. I'm going to tell you why she suffered from depression. She's not happy with the way she looks. She's not happy with her weight. She ain't got no man. I can tell you right now, no one's banging her. You're not getting banged, ma'am. No, you're not. You're not. And if you were married before that marriage devolved, it was a sexless marriage. Nobody's touching that. Did y'all see her? And then here's the funny part. Y'all go back and look at the video. She's making her little live, checking me. There was a man in the background. It made a face. Poor woman. I'm looking at her. I looked at her with pity. I looked at her with sadness. I'm like, you're making live. You're making a video. You don't even see someone in the background looking at you with disgust. Now, I don't know what she looked like from the back, but that was a male perspective. We got a male perspective on her video. No, do not make fun of people. You're in no position or authority to talk or make fun of anyone. You understand? Now, let me, this summer, I am going to do, you know me, I'm a busy bee. I am going to do a tour. I'm ironing out the detail with a security company, which will accompany me on this tour. So the tour is going to be meet and greet with Marianne, show and tell. I'm going to show and tell the headshot. I'm going to show and tell all the pictures that we did in the photo shoot. And I'm going to show and tell, Umar didn't want no part of that movie. Stop. I got this man to be in the movie. Stop. I know you hate me. I know y'all hate me, but stop. Stop with the lie. I'm to the point I let them talk. It don't fade me. It does not fade me anymore. I feel sorry for them. I look at them with pity and with sadness. And you know what? I pray for y'all because you guys are hurt soul. You guys are hurt soul. But anyway, I'm going to do a tour. meet and greet. Listen, you know how much love. Listen, I'm like a little celebrity. I go out there, Marianne. I swear to you guys, I'm not gonna lie. I was startled. I was scared. I ordered some food. I wasn't even staying at the restaurant. I ordered some food to go. And they're like, Miss Lorient, you have to come to the concierge desk to pick it up. I'm like, okay, I don't do Uber to pick my food. Like, I'm gonna get it myself. So I ordered some food and I went to get the food. Marianne! And you know, I'm very aware of my surrounding lately because you know I am on YouTube and being in that space, you know you're exposing yourself. Marianne, and then I turn around, my heart kind of palpitates. I don't know them. I don't know if I'm that. Marianne, we're on your channel. Marianne Lawyer. Listen, love, the hug, the laughter. Can we take a picture? That white boy went as far to take a whole video. I'm like, well, let's just do the picture. No, Marianne, I want a video. I'm gonna put it on my channel. Like, okay, I met the Marianne, you know, love. And then the chatter closed. Come make me open the chat. My chatter, I'll open my chat when I'm ready to open my chat. I am grown. This is my page. My chatter closed. Listen, I'm giving up on Facebook. I cannot keep up. The love that I'm getting, the beautiful messages. You understand? You know, they're like, Marianne, open